What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Tretch in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray, Dope Living TV Live. Look, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, man, welcome to the show. We thank you guys always for all the support that you've given us and the continued support that you're going to give us. I already know. Hey, man, look, I want to say real quick, this world that we live in is really getting crazy. So we just hear about another shooting at another school. This time it's an elementary school, and a bunch of 10-year-olds, I think it was 14 young children, 10-year-olds were killed by 18-year-old gunmen. Don't know what was on his mind. Don't know why this happened. All right. It's not ours to figure out, but let's pray for everyone. I mean, if you got people in your family that you really love, just tell them you love them, hold them, embrace them, let them know everything is going to be okay. It's crazy. It's really crazy out there, and we just got to pray. You know, God is the answer. We just have to pray. Having said that, what's up, sis?
Hey, it's devastating.
It is.
It's just devastating. I mean, these are children, haven't even been able to live their lives, and I don't know what goes on in people's minds to say, let me just go kill children. I'm just, yeah, especially coming off of 5 days with my granddaughter. I can't even see how that can fester up in somebody's mind. But my prayers to all the families, all the people that are involved in this incident, just prayers out to them.
Yeah, it's like it's reoccurring. You know, it's so unreal. You just had a shooter last week, 9 days ago actually. You had a guy going to a church and shoot. I mean, you going into a church. So if they're doing that, there's nothing left. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, hey man, enjoy yourselves, enjoy your family, live your best life. Stay home, watch Dope Living TV. I'm just saying. Stay home.
There's nothing wrong with that. You're safe. You're safe.
We got things coming up for everybody. Say what's up to Mo B.
What's happening,
Mo?
What's going on, y'all?
What's going on, man? It's just getting crazy out there.
Yeah, it is. You can't go take a poop. No, I'm just kidding.
You can't. They probably shoot you in. They say from the rooter to the tutor. And
and it's in my spot too. I like Texas. That was crazy. That's the biggest one this year, ain't it?
Yes. Well, that one kind of hurts a lot. It hurts.
Yeah, I think I don't know if that was the biggest one. Well, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's the biggest one so far this year.
I think so.
Let's
14.
Let's not say so far. Let's just say that's it, man. That's the last one.
Okay.
The
last one.
This stuff is just ridiculous, man.
Well, it's you got a bunch of scared people out there, bro. A bunch of scared people. And you know what's so messed up? It's all trumped up, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah. And it has gotten worse because of him.
Yeah.
You know, people think it's cool. Guns are cool. You know, all of that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, you know, again, God is the answer.
Yeah.
Pray.
Yes.
Love your family, man, especially your babies. Love your babies.
Oh.
Hold them. Hold them.
Then I know that feeling. I just saw that feeling in your face.
Man,
it's crazy how your grandbabies just take you to a next level.
Right. You know, and when they that young and innocent, you just look at them and they have no hate. Nope. They don't even have fear. All of that is taught behavior. Yep. They just want to be fed and happy. That's it.
And you want to keep that thought in their mind. You want to keep that reality for them, all right? But you step outside the door, how are we gonna make them feel safe when we step outside the door and we looking behind our back, you know? What are you doing, Grandma? Nothing. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think about mine all the time, and you know, they were over here, you know, yesterday, and I think about it, I said, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, I spoiled the crap out of the ones I see here in Tennessee. I spoiled them. I got 4 more in Texas. You know, I can't wait to get there and, you know, spoil. Yeah. Well, grown now, so.
But you know, you raise your children and you feel like, okay, my children are grown, and you thinking, okay, they can handle themselves a little. You know, you never stop being a parent. I don't care how old they get.
That's why I bought my second convertible.
But then you get your grandkids and you start all over. You got to worry about them. It doesn't stop.
No, you think about your kids and you think about your grandbabies. You go like this. Wait a minute, hold up.
You know? It's kind of, hey, man. It's, you know, we try to put a light spin on it, okay? Make everybody smile. But it's kind of hard to do that. Really is. It's kind of hard to do that.
Yes.
So I mean, I'm just saying, man. You know, bottom line is that we just gotta take care of our own. You know, it's like every man for himself out there.
So seems like it's been lately, doesn't it?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I think about some of these people up here in Tennessee, and it's like, man, really?
Yeah.
So it's
kind of having these crazy protests about really stuff that shouldn't be, you know, elementary. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not messing with other people's business. Stuff your parents told you not to do. Stay out of folks' business, and, you know, you'll have a really, really fruitful life, you know? Stay out of other folks' business. And, you know, now they're making laws to make sure that other folks' business is their business.
And see, that's why I always, you know, I was talking to my brother Roger the other day. We just chatting, man. And it's like, you know, when I'm in a relationship or something like that, I don't put Greg Gray is in a relationship and all of that stuff. You know, I keep my stuff private. Keep it always private. So it's always gonna sit up there and say, as long as the person that I'm with knows she's that person, she's that one.
Yeah,
good. The world don't have to know I got anybody. Period.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess that's part of the relationships, huh? Look at this.
Part of the relationships. Relationships can there comes children at times, you know.
At times they coming.
Brenda says it's a cruel world. All right, everybody say hello to
Brenda
and Megan.
Hey, up, the Relifers.
Yeah, I finally got my baby on, y'all.
Hey, Megan.
We've been waiting. Megan, we've been waiting.
Look at Maurice over there doing the dance, the Megan dance.
You've been waiting.
Stop it.
What's going on, Megan and Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
Much, man.
Hey, man, we haven't really started the show. We just been talking about this shooting, man.
What shooting? Where'd that happen at?
Texas. With those babies.
You haven't heard about that yet, Jeff?
Elementary school.
14 10-year-olds got killed by this 18-year-old.
What?
And before he went to the school, he killed his grandmother.
Yeah.
Who killed their grandma?
Wow. Man.
We love our grandma. Who don't love their grandma?
That's wild.
He killed his
grandma. But look at the pattern. He killed the most weakest people.
That's why I said it's a lot of fear, coward.
the weakest people, his grandmother.
He didn't kill himself, did he?
Babies.
Well, see, he's dead. We don't know if he killed himself or the police killed him. They saying that the only thing they're saying is that the shooter is deceased.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's no solace right there. I don't. If he shot himself, it's no solace because the bad part about it is these are 10-year-old kids, all right, and they're gone.
But you know that
parents were asking reporters, have you seen my kid? Do you know anything? Do you know anything? Reporters couldn't give an answer. One man even said, "Where's the morgue?" You know?
Wow.
He's looking for the morgue because he's not hearing any information. He wants to know.
That's wild.
He probably get more information at the morgue. Is my child here?
Yeah.
But this guy was only 18 years old. Like
18.
If you notice, there are a lot of younger people that are committing suicide, committing these devastating acts. I don't know what's happening with our youth that this stuff is going on.
Gina, I honestly think it's a real brain hack job going on, and the people that they're listening to don't give a damn about what kind of damage they're gonna cause, and what kind of collateral damage comes on after. They done brainwash these folks. So, I mean,
that's what I would want to know. I want to know what that child was listening to, what he was into, the depressive state, all that stuff. That stuff.
Think about this for a minute. Just for 1 minute. Remember how crazy the 30s and the 40s was? All you needed was a good dose of fear, and the Klan knew how to do it, dish it out in buckets. What's the difference now?
You asked a 12-year-old about the 30s and 40s, man. Come on, Jeff don't know nothing about that.
No, I'm just saying. You
look back in time.
History. I don't know nothing about 30s and 40s. You know what I'm saying? History tells us that a good dose of fear causes this kind of crap.
Yeah, everybody says something, Marcella.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Megan.
Hey, Marcy.
Hey, everyone.
Marcy.
Yeah.
You was talking about a visit.
What?
The other day. Did you go to the doctor?
Did I what?
Your doctor?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay.
She got an attitude adjustment at the doctor's.
Okay.
Ain't no secrets here. What y'all talking about?
I was just trying to, let my baby know that I can mute if anything was to happen. I'm just saying, I'm just prepping. You know what I mean? Just prepping.
Investigators are looking at social media also regarding all of these shootings. Like you said, what are they listening to? Yeah. And I'm still saying that, and I said it a few days ago or so, we were talking about something of this nature. I believe that a lot of the things that's on television, a lot of the things with some of these games are also feeding into their heads because it's not reality. Well, now it's becoming reality. But when you're constantly looking at violent things and it's constantly being fed, because you know how our children are all into the television. They're into, you also have social media. Like when they say, like when people are getting ready to commit suicide and someone can be on a bridge, most normal people are like, oh, they're praying like, don't jump. But now you have groups of people that see something on TV or hear that someone's jumping, getting ready to commit suicide or something. They're there, jump, like encouraging. And then you have a lot of these hate blogs, hate websites that people could come on because, like I believe I said it yesterday, I look at some of these homesteading and prepping survivalist prepping sites, and when you go in to look at some of the tips of things, how to prep cannons, things like that, there's some little things that come in that's very racist, and I'm like, oh wait. So it's like they will hook you on something that you think you want to talk about, and then there's a lot of that crapola that's part of it once you get in. And some of these kids are, you can see a little bit of everything in there, like the young girls.
That's so crazy. They had that one spot about the T dude talking about World War III and all that other stuff the other day, and he's fanning that flame. Really?
I don't think these games are doing anything to these kids. I don't think these games are it.
I think that's a part of it.
I don't think so. These games are not the issue. They're not the issue.
I think it's just more what they see.
I think it's a part of it.
I don't even think it's a part of it anymore. You could have said that before.
Yeah, I'm with
back when it
Greg.
first came out.
Yeah.
Now
I'm with Greg.
I think a generation has grown up.
These games are just like eating food.
Right, right. It's more to it than these games.
And see what you just said. These games are just like, what did you say? Eating something like it's just something that's been going on along. And see, that's what they're trying to do. They're making it where it's just everyday stuff. So it's no big deal, but it is a big deal. It is. If you have and let's say maybe some of these people already have a mental illness, they're being bullied and things of this nature. So then maybe, they're not really maybe thinking in their right mind on a good day anyway. And then you're seeing the things that's happening on television, not, you're realizing, but not realizing these are actors, actresses that are just acting, and that they're going to go home and seeing things that on some of these games and things. And then a lot of these games, you can go online where you can play with people from all over the world when you get these live game systems.
I was just going to say something about the influencer.
You're riding the game. You're riding the game. The game.
No, not just the game. I'm just saying these, I think, are part of it. It could be a part of it.
You're not giving them enough credit, okay? Because it really. I hate to disagree with you, but I disagree with you.
It's okay.
It's not. You're not giving them enough credit. Let's put it like that. They're smarter than what they used to be. At a certain point in time, yes, all of that what you just said, I would 100% agree. But now it's a whole lot of different stuff. There's some drugs out there that are doing it. Okay, Their peer pressure is doing it. Okay, they're goading them along. Their parents who are not there and abusing them mentally. Their parents are doing this to them. Because there was a guy that my son knows, okay, recently committed suicide. All right, committed suicide. Why? Because he just felt there was nothing left for him. All right, no love, no anything. His parents wasn't loving him the way he felt he needed to be loved. Didn't have a girlfriend. Everything was done for him. All right, he wasn't playing no games. I mean, I'm just saying you got to give him a little bit more credit than just the games. Okay, that's something that would just. And don't take this.
I think that was in the past. I think that was in the past. Like there was a time when
you gotta remember though.
But the churches are throwing that out there, okay, and they're putting it in people's heads, all right. And I'm not saying this in a bad way, okay, but a lot of churches are out there talking about the games, this and the game. It's not the games.
I haven't heard that.
It is not the games.
Yeah, and also mental illness there, because a lot of people don't realize that anxiety and depression is a part of mental illness as well. So I'm not just saying it's just the games or it's just the movies and the videos. I'm saying I think some of that, it has something to do with some of them, not all of them, because everyone is different. And it could be just some people just, like you said, it could be just fed up. There's like, I have no hope.
Well, they're not even watching TV like that no more. They're not even doing it like that no more. Most of the games that they playing is NBA 2K and stuff like that. That's the game that's really, predominant. Go ahead, Maurice. I'm sorry.
My whole thing was, back in the day, we got blamed for a lot of that game, putting the kids in front of games and stuff like that, and sitting down back when we were younger, had younger kids and were parenting. And, it's a couple of generations done grown up with those games now.
Right.
If they were violent, of course, a good parent will go in there and sit down and say, hey, this is not what it is. This is just what it is. It's a game. And when I say it's over, it's over. And that's the way I taught it. And and if it got to the point to where I'm going in now looking at it and you getting upset, it's over. Cut it off. Good night.
Yeah. But see, that's good parenting. All parents weren't like that. Some parents use those games and television.
The point that I'm getting to is that most of these people that are doing this sick stuff, if you ever go back and look at what they're talking about, their parents are going to kill people that they do not dig. Grandparents, parents, they doing that first before they go out on kill duty.
I think
it is.
A lot of it's too everything that you guys said, and then also those people who did those school shootings, like I can't even remember Columbine and earlier. I think the people after them look up to them as idols. And so they do the same thing, they'll kill their loved one first, and then they'll go out and go to a school or go to a shopping mall and kill those people, and then maybe kill themselves last. It's like a pattern because they look up to, they're already mentally ill or mentally unstable to begin with, and then they see those previous people as like they admire them. They want to do the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
opposed to just killing themselves, like committing suicide and just killing yourself. But now they're killing themselves, maybe, and other
Their notoriety
in the same order. And you know, did you hear one story? You heard them all.
Pretty much.
And I think that is more of what's happening as opposed to the games. The notoriety, they know it's going to be all over television. They know it's going to go viral, and so that's what they're. Look at the guy who went to the grocery store. He had a camera on his helmet, filming live.
Yeah,
this is what's really triggering them, and the attention and the notoriety. That's what they're looking for now, as opposed to, you know, these games are getting in their head, this and that. That is exactly what Megan said. They're copycats.
Yeah.
And they know the attention that they're going to get from this act, and that's why they do it.
Well, you think about the gang GANG problem that we had in our culture for as long as we can remember, you know, still going on, you know. And again, if you go back, a good healthy dose of fear, whether it's fear in another gang, fear in another culture, that is an indoctrination to what's going on right now. You know, that right there is. So
I was put me on solo.
And a real good
Jenny, you did that.
What'd I do?
Put me on solo.
While I was talking, I was like, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even see it.
You had
did
to
Gina really do it? No, look at Greg's face. He probably did it. It's
yeah, he did.
I'm over here on this. I didn't do that. I was trying to put Byron up there. 15 minutes of fame.
Well, nothing wrong with putting you on solo,
Nothing
big
at all.
bro.
Hey, I'm happy. I'm good.
Hey, Jeff was trying to
I
say
look
something,
really good.
y'all.
We're gonna get it out.
Megan, we got this. We don't
That's what we do. This what we
Y'all
do.
better listen to
It's all
her,
right.
boo.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. My man trying to talk.
No, that's cool.
Megan said they better shut up, okay?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I was just gonna say, like,
What was you gonna say, Jeff?
I was just gonna say a big thing is when you look at when we talk about the notoriety, when you look, me and Megan, we watched the Ted Bundy tapes a couple weeks ago.
No, I
Well,
watched the Ted Bundy tapes.
Well,
now you
I fell asleep.
him.
But still,
Now
even
she
though,
interrupting you.
know, I'm just saying, hey, this was. I knew this probably might happen. You know, you bring on, and you're gonna get exposed.
Yeah,
this is what's gonna happen. But when we was looking at it though, you look at that pattern. He opened up. He started really talking when he thought somebody really had interest in what he was trying to do. And that's when he really started opening up, talking about everything. And when you look at that, a lot of that is for the notoriety. They want to be noticed for something. They want to be known for something. They want to go down in history for something.
Even if it's negative.
Exactly. Even if it's negative. So I feel that that's a big part of it, yo.
History's proving that over and over again. JFK killings, MLK killings, assassination. I'm sorry. And major, all the major assassinations, notoriety, all those guys.
Hey, Kevin.
What's up,
Kev?
Hey, what's up?
All the letters, JFK, MLK. Listen, Mo, you well versed in the alphabet, ain't you, bro?
A little bit.
This man.
Just a little bit.
Real good. But hey, man, look, teachers out there, hug your kids, man. It's just ridiculous. People, families. Man, let's get to the show. All right.
Never know.
How long we took? A whole half hour.
That's okay. It's work. It needs to be talked about.
It does. It does. All right, but we don't want to. We got Megan on here, so she came on here to give some relationship advice. So
all right.
Let's do this. Sounded like Kevin Hart up there in the corner over there. Anyway, so one of the questions here that was in the post is, what are your thoughts about mail order brides and mail order grooms?
Let me tell you something. I know a guy who I used to work with who did it, and he was just joking around. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go." We had to do a ship job. I used to be a wireman at one of them electrical places, and he was like, "Yeah, Jeff, I'm gonna go over there to Singapore, or whatever, bring back a woman." Ha ha ha. And I was like, "Okay, dog, whatever. You just talking." He had been through the course real bad, all that stuff. So then this fool came back and bought over a woman. It was for real. I was like, what the hell, dog?
Oh, God.
He bought her back, and he integrated her, and he got her in and everything. You know, she was a little skinny age woman. Now she got acclimated to this Americanized food. She picked up a little weight. She look happy. You know, they look happy. I don't know. I feel it's a desperate attempt to find love.
Well, you know what?
You find love wherever you find love.
Well, I guess.
It's not.
He found lust.
We're all, when we're looking for love, we're all desperate.
I feel you, bro. And I guess I say desperate attempt.
That's pretty much when you look.
I guess I just say desperate attempt because that's like the end all. That's like your last resort.
It is. That's no different than a relative or your best friend hooking you up. You know, it's the same way.
Oh, no.
I mean, the only difference is the plane flights cost more.
Lord have mercy, man.
Hey, I'm going to tell you from where, in the environment that I work in, I've seen it. You know, these women from Russia, and they come over, and for the first year they're happy, and then once they integrate with American women,
it's over.
It's over.
Yeah,
that's it.
See, this dude, he went and got him a Korean chick, brought her back over here. She got Americanized, and you know, first 2 or 3 months I see him, he's a supervisor. And I see him talking, man, Mo, this, and that, you know, talking about how good it is. I said, dude, that woman gonna kill you. Sure enough, he had a heart attack.
No, as soon as American women get a hold of those foreign women that are treating these men like gold, and they say, this is how you do, this is how you keep a man.
Yeah.
Brother's in trouble.
Yeah.
You gotta learn from the foreign.
Hey, Byron says, do these mail order brides come with a return policy?
Man, once you get them, they
30-day guarantee.
Megan, you were saying something?
Oh, I said I guess we gotta learn from the foreign people. Yeah. Women gotta learn from the foreign women.
No, we ain't gonna learn nothing from them. Gina said there's up to 18 children dead now.
Yeah, I just saw that too.
Jesus.
Man. Hey, Tree.
There's nothing wrong with mail order brides.
Hey, Tree.
Tree.
What's up, Tree?
Hey, Tree, sweet.
Yeah, but you know what? I know somebody who, I can't even say they're mail order bride, but they met somebody from a different country and brought them over here. And it's almost like she was kind of submissive because she didn't speak English.
Oh.
She didn't know a way around. So he pretty much had her as a kept woman, you know, because she was from a different country, that she had no family here or anything. And so I'm wondering if that's why they do it, because they can get someone who's oblivious to everything.
Jeannie, you know why they do it. You get tax rebates off of them bitches, all right? Anyway.
Oh, no.
Greg, you just
I know a guy that went overseas and he met someone and brought her back over and married her. And, you know, like a lot of people are saying that the women from overseas are submissive. Oh, this one was hell on wheels, was the total opposite. Came over and like, okay, now you got me here. I'm legal here. Pretty much kiss my tail. And all hell broke loose in that household and he had to put her out. But so not all of them are submissive.
Nope.
They might try to act.
As soon as the warranty goes away, wears out, good luck.
Let them catch an episode of Real Housewives of LA.
I really feel for the women who are being brought over here because they're putting themselves in a position to potentially get taken advantage of. You come into another country you're not familiar with a man.
What do you think marriage is?
And
what do you think marriage is? Put you in a position to get taken advantage of.
Yes, but
it was his home. Yes, now it's yours. Was his car. Now it's yours. Was his bank account. Now
let her talk. Let her talk.
Usually they don't know each other. Usually they only know each other for a short time. And you haven't really. It happens here, and you can get taken advantage of it anywhere. But these like you're being brought into a whole new lifestyle. You don't know anything about. You don't know what this man's household is like. It's yeah.
Yeah, you're really getting to know them once they get here, right?
But that's just like marriage. He used to keep his house clean when he dated you. He put all the stuff in the closet, and now he just leaves it laying around. You got to pick it up.
I can navigate myself around this country, and I know where to go for help.
You got GPS. You don't need to learn how to navigate anything.
No, look, when you, like I said, she didn't speak
You make
English.
Jeff mad.
She didn't speak English, so how can she even utilize anything here?
Yeah.
Jeff, I need some life coaching.
Her name is Umfufu.
You do need life coaching,
Make it on a
Kevin.
zebra.
But do you consider it a form of what's it called?
Human trafficking.
Foreplay.
Yeah, human trafficking. Do you consider it a form of human
Because
trafficking?
it's consensual. There's a big difference.
Usually when they find these women, it's
Human
consensual.
trafficking. Yeah, that's
consensual.
Hey, I'm 60.
But is it consensual because they've been brainwashed?
Hey, Gina, I'm 63. I'm 63 years old. I need some
You
trafficking.
how old? What? No, I was just kidding.
He said, "I need some."
Hey, I know.
I need some trafficking. I want to be. I want to be a statistic.
I know a lady. Her name is Marie. She came to this country. This guy married her, and as soon as it was time for her to go get her green card and get registered or sworn in, right, that next week she said I was done. He assumed that when he married her, they was going to stay. Okay, so what did he do? You know, they were married. He put, and I used to work. It was when I was at Motorola, I think it was, long time ago. He put pictures of her. She would, man, hold on. She was bent up against the wall like this. She had a leg up like this. He put pictures all out on the internet. Okay,
what's going on?
At the job, we all trying to say, no, we didn't see it, but I told everybody, I said, hell yeah, I saw it. Okay, I was looking, and she had a legs. She had a bucket on one of them. All right, and it was a strange position, but it was cool. Anyway, Robert said, again, family, life is based on choices. Please just stop it, Kevin. Byron says, if it fucks, floats, or flies, it's usually cheaper to rent.
Oh, Byron.
Byron.
No, answer me this. How come there's no mail-ordered husbands?
It is. It is.
You'll not hear about it, though.
You can't put your bid in, Kevin, because you live in the U.S.
Go ahead, Megan.
I can relocate.
Megan, you got to learn how to jump in there and
jump in.
I have a deeper voice today because I lost my voice and it's coming back, so it's not as high pitched. So
and you still sound like Miss Chalet. You still sound like Miss
deeper. I kind of sound like a man.
Go ahead. What you thought?
Oh, I was gonna ask, have you guys ever saw 90 Day Fiance? Because that's exactly what this is.
I never saw that.
Never seen it.
It's men and women on there.
It's a very interesting show.
Megan, it just so happens that I have it right here on the show right now. I'm going to play a 90 Day Fiance. We'll be back in about an hour and a half.
How can you pick a fiance in 90 days?
90 days.
That's crazy within
They
itself.
do, and they're in a different country too. The title is misleading because when I saw it, I didn't think that it was like, you know, people going over to other countries to find love, but that's exactly what it is. And I was like, wow, oh, they're looking for husbands too. I was shocked.
Wow.
Well, generally, men, you know, men don't get lumped into that mail order stuff and this and that. But you know what? Let's move on. Let's move on. Look, can you ladies, how can I put this one? Do you prefer to act like a lady and think like a man?
Ooh.
Or act like a man and think like a no. The book, Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man, all right? Do you all agree with everything that was in that book?
I didn't read it.
I never read it.
But you saw the movie?
I never saw the movie.
All right, let's ask that question in, all right?
I have an opinion about that.
What's your opinion?
Can I go?
Go ahead.
I don't want to.
Yeah, you can go.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Girl, you jump in.
You don't have to ask permission. You in charge. He knows that.
No, I don't agree with that one. Okay, so I think that women should understand, and men. I think that both sexes should understand each other and how the other thinks and where the other's coming from, because we're both different. We're similar in a lot of ways, but we have our differences. That's what make us women and make you guys men. But I think we should understand each other. But I don't think that women should go around behaving or in the literal sense thinking like a man. I think you should think like woman, because when men think like women and act like women and men think like men and act like men, it works. So there's no need to really change it. But you have, but I do believe that women should understand men, and men should try to understand women. But we're always like arguing and pointing the finger and telling the other what we should be more like or less like, instead of really understanding each other.
Yeah, I don't think a woman should try to anticipate what a man is thinking or whatever, or try to, dictate his next move. I don't think she should do that. That takes the thrill out of the chase to me. That's just me. But y'all didn't like that question, so I'm gonna move on. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate
Megan,
you.
that was good. I just want to know what website Jeff got you on, so I can go ahead and Google that.
Man, you about to get sliced, dog.
Yeah, he is.
Mailordermegan.com.
He got a good one.
I'm trying to help you out.
He got a good one.
Sometimes, most of the time.
I'm trying to help you out, but you don't want no help. Okay, let's move on to the next question. I'm sorry, I'm not even prepared.
You are not prepared.
Okay, I got this. One of these Marcy questions here. Does being over 30 years old make a woman leftover material? Oh, hell yeah. And does it make a man leftover material? Oh, no, we preserve. Y'all want to answer the question?
No.
No, for which one?
For both.
I think a woman being over 30 years old,
that's crazy.
She is leftover.
That is crazy.
Why do you think that, Greg?
Why she left over, Greg?
Because nobody put the saran wrap on her, nobody preserved her. So I'm just saying she's weathered.
And you know what? Being over 30, a lot of men and women over 30 are more mature. They have learned through different mistakes and relationships they've been in. So I think it's just the opposite. Mm-hmm. You know, you're getting something better, more preserved.
And then I also believe that certain people also have decided to get their careers and started and established before trying to get into a more permanent relationship also. And then also, like Gina stated, they're more experienced. They've been out there dating. They know what they want, don't want, what they'll tolerate and not tolerate. And
I'll stop right there. Don't want. And that's where y'all women start with that. You know what you don't want. And when the man comes in and he says something like the other dude said, y'all go ballistic, okay? That's what the other one did. That's why I left him. I said, I'm telling you.
No, it does not necessarily have to do that. But if you want to say that, how about the men? Whereas, she gained 2 extra pounds. So, no, you guys go ballistic. She gained 2 pounds. Oh, she didn't this or she didn't that or whatever. So that can actually go both ways. And like what Gina said, I don't, for either male or female, I don't think pretty much that they're leftovers or they're washed up or anything. They just chose to do things. Sometimes they just want to travel by themselves or do certain things. And they know that when some people get into relationships, there's certain things that they feel that they might not be able to do.
All right. Chris says they still play games. Women over 30 have a type. Robert says, in response to the other question, act like a lady and think like a man is like borderline gay. A woman needs to be a woman, and a man needs to be a man.
And my brother.
I agree. I mean, with this question though, man, I joked about the weathering and being preserved and this and that, but women get into a zone. They get to that age, they get into the zone where you can't really tell them too much of anything. They know this, they know that, they know what they're going to take, they know what they're not going to take, like Marcy said, okay? But we as men, no, I'm not going to say we as men. Me, when you come to me with all that rah-rah, I'm gone. I'm good with all of that, I can move.
Some women feel the same way. When you come with all that rah-rah, they gone. But
you ain't going nowhere.
But guess what? A woman that does the same thing is labeled as bullheaded or aggressive, things like that. We have a different title
way to do it, though.
At that point.
There's a certain way to do it though, because my thing is, this is what's so funny. A woman can go ahead and reject a man, and that man is just supposed to walk away. But if a man rejects a woman in the same way that she does it, I've been there. She be shocked and appalled. Like, just to be like, he said this to me. He thought this about me. Well, I'm just saying, because y'all can, and I'm not saying y'all in particular, but some women have it, they mind made up, like we said, or what they want and what they don't want. And if you don't fit that right off the bat, they're going to treat you a certain way. So then if you get approached and you don't like that thing and you start treating somebody a certain way, why should some of these people be mad? Because it's like you playing the same hand that you willing to deal out. You know what I mean?
You know, you guys to me seem like you're taking it more so in a negative route, and the route I'm taking is not necessarily where you're being disrespectful to each other or anything of that nature. It's like, hey, maybe the guy decided, you know, I want to do my career, or the woman decided she wants to have her career in this way, so they're going to wait before they actually get into a more serious relationship or get married or something of that nature, and not necessarily just, okay, he don't click all my boxes here. So, you know, they don't necessarily have to be negative or funky with a person. It's just that at this point of my life, I'm just choosing not to date or, you know, get into a serious relationship. So it doesn't always have to be negative where women are going ballistic or someone's coming at you the wrong way, and that's either way you go, male or female.
Well, that's real life experience, though. You know.
Okay, yeah, but I'm saying,
talking about real life experience, though. You know, because when you talk to men, when you talk, Greg, I'm pretty sure you've been through that before, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure, Kev, you've been through that before, haven't you?
Like the seasons.
Mo, you been through that with women before? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So the thing is, it's not too far-fetched to say that if a man approaches a woman, it can be received in somewhat of a negative way. You know what I mean? If that woman know what she want and is not interested and just like, hey, I don't want to be looked at, don't even do such and such. You know, all four of us have experienced that. And I'm pretty sure if we had 10 more men on here, they'll be able to tell you the same thing. Yeah, because absolutely. I feel that it's a certain way that it should be done. You know, you can still be respectful. You know what I mean? So I just believe if the four of us have a testament to that, I know it's just the four of us that's small on the panel. Even if we put Chris on here, Chris will tell you that he's been treated like that before. And you can be nice sometimes and still be treated like crap.
The other thing is when you enter the space of a male to female, it depends on the season. It depends on where she's at that point in her life, what damage that's been done to her prior, you know,
that's true.
Who has her ear, affects the way that she responds to you. I mean, it's just like, you know, women that I know that are on these dating sites, you know, they get a man that treats them right for a couple of dates and whatever, and then they back on the website shopping to see if this one's better than the other one, and they don't understand why they can't establish a relationship. As long as you're playing Russian roulette with your date, you're never going to win, you know. And as long as, I mean, guys, I'm going to tell you, we're all stupid when it comes to saying the right thing and doing the right thing. Our intentions are well, but we don't know how the game is being played when you guys are making the rules and changing the rules as the game's being played.
Yeah, could be game changes, man. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, you know, well, you used to call me at 5 o'clock. Well, I called you at 6:15. What difference does it make? Well, at 5 o'clock is when you normally call me and go, why are we having this type of conversation right now? You should be happy that I called you. Well, what do you mean I should be happy? You know, it's like, well, are we arguing? No, we're not arguing. I just want you to make your point. And now I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to call you anymore.
Hey, Robert said you said a mouthful, Jeff. Either you want a relationship or not. We are all individuals. Kevin, I tell them I want GTDs, STDs. I'm sorry. got the draws. Hey, man, look, let's move on real quick before we get to the life coach. What for the men, what does an unapproachable woman look like? They look like this.
A black groom. I think that's unapproachable for a man or
anybody. Yeah.
Okay, that was
before we move on, I think Megan had something that she was trying to say.
Oh,
Her
I'm
voice
sorry,
is
Megan.
so
Sorry,
soft.
Oh, you're good,
So
Greg.
so
It's your
soft.
show.
No, it's not his show.
Yes, it is. But go ahead.
It's ours.
I was gonna say one. I think a lot of women, well, as far as like women not responding well when men approach them, I think like that happens. I've seen that happen in my 20s too, where women were like rude to the guy, even though he was nice. I think it really stemmed from either them just not liking them, not being attracted. Because if he was sexy and she thought he was good, she would have a different attitude. But maybe it's something that she didn't like about it, or she was just arrogant, kind of like. Sometimes I think as women we can like not consciously, but be a little arrogant because we're used to the men coming up to us. Right. So you just need to learn how to approach someone, and when someone talks to you and you're not feeling them, just politely tell them no, because at the end of the day, he's giving you a compliment. Whether you find him attractive or not, he's still giving you a compliment. And as far as women being leftovers, I think I don't think that women over 30 are leftovers, but I could see why the world thinks that, because you're closer to your childbearing years are almost over, and usually you don't look as youthful anymore, and you may have more baggage because you've been single longer. So I could see why people say that, but like literally, I don't think that women over
those are all good reasons to leave. All good reasons to
leftovers.
leave.
That's kind of a mean.
That's why.
Well said.
That's why when they get the young women, they're crying about how all the games that she's playing and how immature she is,
taking all my money.
And I be like, that's what you get,
right?
Especially in today's society where people are growing up slower, like people are staying immature longer. They don't really have to grow up quick, because like back in the day, people had families like by 21. And so they have more responsibilities. But like now, it's like you stay in college until you're 21, 24, 25, when you get your master's, and they're still like a little immature later in life.
There was a wise man who once said, and I will quote him. He said, "Whoop that! Don't let that whoop you." All right. You gotta make sure that you run that.
Now, what was the question that you asked Greg earlier? What was the question for the men?
It was the same question.
What does an unapproachable woman look like to you?
What does an unapproachable woman look like?
A woman that's wearing sandals and all of her toes hangs out over the shoe. That's unapproachable.
Unapproachable or unattractive?
Can we say
approachable? Some places I just don't go.
You could take her and get the right size shoe now.
No. If she come out,
look like
if she comes out in public like that, there ain't nothing you can do to change her.
Everybody say hello to Mr. STD.
Mr. G,
how are you?
Hey, Greg, you said you got herpes. What'd you say?
Yeah.
He itching all over.
Go ahead.
Can we say the word bulldogger on here?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
I haven't heard that word in years.
Unapproachable.
Uh-huh.
My Jen is always useful to me.
You better say
you can tell
that.
He's about to get married.
Dang, Kevin. you just got a lot of them tonight, don't you, Kevin?
Kevin
he in full form
He
tonight.
gonna get long distance smack in a minute, man. Go watch yourself back.
He said long distance smack.
Watch yourself back. I'm just saying. But yeah,
Hey.
what is unapproachable to a man? A woman for me, a woman with a bad attitude.
Yeah.
A woman with a trashy mouth.
Yeah. I don't like smokers.
I thought you guys liked the trashy mouth.
Only when it's Lord.
That's
that's you only have a trashy mouth one place. Only one place. So not out amongst the people, but behind closed doors in certain aspects of life. Be as trashy
Did
as
they
you
say that scrub was edible?
I know we got to bring her back on. We can get some of them edible scrubs, baby.
No, we
I
ain't
told you we
bringing
was
her
gonna
back
order
on
some
for that.
yesterday.
Bringing her back on for her entrepreneurial education.
Yeah.
I like a woman that when you take out in public, she represents. She doesn't take away. A woman that would challenge me in front of my friends instead of having an issue with me at home. It's
So where's James?
That's for me. It's like no, I'm not dealing with that.
Boy, this is just love American style on here.
The dating game.
So, someone made Robert a promise that someone's got to keep.
Hey, but look, I'm not trying to get on my sister, okay? But they're doing their stuff and I can appreciate it. They're doing their stuff in different steps because she already got the red bottoms. All right,
It's true.
That's for
And
walking.
$600.
That's for walking into the
She
room.
got her 600 before he came.
$600.
My father always told me. He says you never buy a woman a pair of shoes because the day she leaves you, she's gonna walk out with those shoes on.
Oh, not in my household.
I'm not leaving him.
I said I'm a tripper.
I will cut them feet off. Give me my shoes.
I'm not leaving.
I'm leaving the shoes. I don't want it.
Give me my shoes.
Okay.
What you tell them again? They don't understand, Megan. When all of those gifts, when we've had enough, you can have it all. We'll give it all back to you.
Leave it all there.
That is like my signature move.
You ever see a woman that had her heart broken? What she do? She's burning your house. She's throwing your stuff out.
I ain't never seen a woman give all that stuff back a man bought for them. Never. And ever.
Ooh, I gave back a Corvette. Chris, I gave back a Corvette.
That's a hard one.
That would be a hard one too for me.
Megan said that's even tough for me.
No, I will give it back because my thing is it's part of the healing process. How can I heal from you if I'm still holding on to things that you gave me? I don't care what it is. I get rid of it. I don't care how expensive or how cheap.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. Like
when you know you're not gonna be with them.
Jeff, they don't make anyone more like those. Jeff, way to go, bro.
No, they don't. That's why I got a close.
Yeah, way to go.
That's why you get prenups, y'all. Okay, because you walk in there with the same thing she left out with. Okay, so when she gained them extra pounds and this and that, she can take that with her because she didn't walk in with it. All right, you can absolutely have that. Okay, all them wigs about you take your bald head ass on out the door. Okay?
Look, them extra pounds going out the door, baby. Them snuggle days are over. Them snuggle days are over.
She can have them pounds because I wouldn't look. She can have them all. I'm just saying. I'm good on all of that. All right, take you and your meat munching ass on. And,
Stop.
You're gonna be good. All right. I got another question for you guys.
I don't know if I want to hear this one.
Why, on an average, how long did it take for you to know that Megan, Robert, everybody, how long did it take you to know that was the one for you?
Man, it was quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris.
At first sight, bro. At first sight. It's like,
nigga, don't fall for the okie doke, all right? Don't fall for the okie doke.
Because I'm looking, he got that Greg look on his face, that smirk Greg look.
Nah. At first sight. I knew.
Good answer.
I knew she was in the strip club, wasn't you? I knew she was the one.
You was in the strip club, wasn't you?
He must be talking about his daughter.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about my girl. What you talking about?
Oh,
okay.
You fall in love with your daughters.
How do you know?
Almost at his head. I believe you, Byron.
At first sight, it's just something about that person.
That's precious.
It's like they got the oil. It's like they got the oil on them. Hey Jeff, I'm sorry to put you in this predicament, brother, but it's like they got that.
I can hold my own, brother. I'm good.
If he didn't, I understand. It's fine.
I don't know if it was first sight. She was attracted to me, and I wanted to explore more. And it was when we first actually met each other and started talking. We talked for days nonstop, and it was just that flood of talking and getting to know each other and everything. That's what made me want more of Megan. So that's what it was. It just developed over that time. So I'm okay with stuff developing. You know what I mean? I'm okay. Sometimes you don't want to put the cart before the horse. You know what I mean? And so
we was at that spot, and everybody was scared to talk to her because she was so fine. I was like, worst thing she could say is nah.
Right.
So he just went up and did it. I ain't mad at you, Chris.
Everybody scared. I ain't never scared to talk.
So with me, man, it was. Let's see, which one should I pick?
You know what?
It was GTD.
No.
Good.
It was. We went out. You know, on a date, and we went someplace that I'd never been, because that's where she wanted to go, and I'm not that guy to do public displays of affection. All right.
Wait for it.
But no, this is real. I'm being honest.
Wait
He's
for
pouring
it.
out his heart to me.
She reached over, she grabbed my hand, and she said, "You're gonna do this. You're gonna walk with me and hold my hand." And I was like, "Wow, okay." And so we walked, held hands, arms, and I knew at that moment that woman right there was God sent to me, because she took me out of my element. She took me out of what I normally would not do. And I was cool with it. I was okay with it.
Greg got a tough heart.
No. Hey, Greg.
Soft heart.
Greg. Hey, Greg. I'm gonna tell him, right?
I'm gonna Ron. I'm doing Ron. I cried.
Well, I didn't hear you.
Then we woke up and was like, man, forget this shit.
I was cool. I mean,
is that a movie?
She cracking up.
I told our story.
Amina's like, stop it.
Stop.
Barbara was like, at first sight, love is in my heart for my Gina.
You know what? Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
The hell you want, Marcy?
Regroup and refocus. Let's hear some life coaching on that note.
The hell you want, Marcy?
Jeff,
we got 4 minutes. It's not 6 o'clock yet. We got 4 minutes.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh gosh, y'all get me
We usually hit it before 8, though. We usually hit it before 8.
Go ahead, Jeff. You can go ahead.
Oh, Marcy over here like she running shit. Go ahead.
Y'all funny. Y'all, real quick, I know I was going to talk a little bit more about purpose today, but I want to talk about an experience that I had. It's a pastor that works at the same job that I work at. I haven't seen him in a while. And he gave me a little update about his church and everything. We started talking about a couple things. But one thing I want to hit up on is feast or famine. Because what we did was we talked about the pandemic. He said what happened was his church had some damage on the sidewall and everything from a storm and everything. He said insurance wouldn't cover it. But he said the tithes and the offerings ended up covering the amount that the church had to end up paying for to get the roof and the siding done on the church. So what I want to ask people today is, what are you doing during the famine? Are you stocking up or pre-planning so you can have a feast? You know what I mean? Within your famine? Because 9 times out of 10, these are the things we don't think about. What I want to do is I want to challenge everybody to, instead of waiting, prep and plan. So just in case bad does come, you have something on reserve. I don't care if it's information, if you want to go ahead and get a goal started. I don't care if it's finances, if you want to go ahead and start the business or you're trying to save up for a particular item. Always make sure that you're able to have feast within your famine. Because while everybody else is hungry, at least you'll still be able to eat.
All right.
Hey, real. Refocus. Go ahead, bro. That's a good stop, okay? Go ahead on shortstop. It was a good one, man.
Hey, and y'all, we're gonna do it again in 2 minutes when it's actually 6 o'clock. Okay.
Chris, that would be 8 o'clock.
What's the next question?
Right. It's 6 o'clock in his world.
It would be 8 o'clock here, bro. Amina says it was the holding of hands, Greg. Yes, it was. It was the holding of hands. You know what? I need my applause.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, Greg, give me the gunshots because that's what I need right now. Give me the gunshots.
All right.
Gunshots.
I'm feeling the hat
What's up,
and the
Robert?
jersey.
I got an explosion.
Picture perfect. Look at them. Picture perfect.
Yeah,
Who gonna take a screenshot?
Isn't love lovely?
Yeah, that's a pretty picture, G.
My turn.
All of this love up in here. Trey, where you at, baby? You cannot with Greg.
There she is, right there.
Oh, you
Yeah,
happy,
there she
Marcy?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
capping
happy.
on all
I'm
of y'all.
always
Now. It's
happy.
over. I'm capping on all of y'all now. It's over. Who been messing with me tonight? Who been messing with me tonight? It's over. It's time for me to bring the roll of jokes out now. Hold on. No, I ain't gonna do that. We got another.
Maurice, where's Marianne?
Well, Maurice wants to say something.
And she's not feeling well. She's upstairs.
Oh.
No, I think the first time that I really thought we was gonna be it was actually I spent the night with her at a coffee shop. And
You spent the night with her at a coffee shop?
At a coffee shop?
And we talked all night long. Yeah.
Oh, that's romantic.
That's beautiful.
That's when I knew I could talk to her and she could talk to
Maurice,
me.
when he was talking about spending the night, I thought he was talking about.
He ran out of gas.
Hey, Mo, did y'all talk all night because y'all had all that caffeine in y'all from the coffee, so y'all couldn't go to sleep?
That's a possibility, but it is what it is. But the facts is we did have something to talk about. It just went, you know.
Always keep it 100, dog. You didn't have no money. All you could afford was the coffee.
That's what she wanted. Actually, she wanted breakfast, and you know we just came from a spot. We actually had a date,
and you went back there and cooked it yourself, right?
No.
Don't fall into it, Mo. Don't.
Hey, what's the one thing you wish someone had told you before you got married? Don't.
Don't trust it.
Oh Lord.
Don't.
I've never been married. Okay, I'm gonna sit this one out. I ain't never been married.
Well, I think somebody should have told me for my second wife. Check
my first wife.
Check to see if she got tracks.
What?
Doesn't matter.
He just trying to. He need to know if she bald head or not. I understand. He need to know if she bald head because you got deceived in the beginning. You try not to get deceived
So if she
again.
is, what?
That's up to Greg. I can't speak for that man.
That's what they should have asked me. I wish somebody had told me that they had the new lace front wigs because I couldn't understand. I didn't know the difference.
That's a deceiver.
Didn't know the difference. She was
That's
fine
the,
as hell.
that's the Satan himself.
Let me pull up a picture of my ex-wife. Man. She was fine.
No,
you don't have to do that.
She was fine. Hold on.
I'm gonna show y'all a picture of my current wife.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, Greg did that. I was like, wait.
I'm like, Chris.
Yeah, well,
That's who was loving.
It's not. Hey, it's not what's on the outside. It's what's in the inside.
That's love at first sight.
Yup.
I have.
I've been in love at first
All natural hair. I love it.
It's a little R-rated.
Hold on, Softy McSofty talking, y'all. Go ahead.
It's a little R-rated, but
Uh-oh. Go ahead, girl.
Look at Jeff's face. He excited.
I'm just trying to listen to what's being said. I'm trying to tune in.
Living after dark.
Go ahead,
Go ahead, Megan.
So I think that one of the things that it's not really talked about as much is that you're gonna have sex more often, and it's kind of a given. Like it's common sense, but then again, it's not, because for us women out there, sometimes you're gonna have to be available when you don't want to be available, or
Speak your truth.
You mean
it's
faking it?
hard to make that transition over from like you in that space. So I think that that's something that I had to learn, that like, okay, this is a lot more than, okay.
Yeah,
And you know what, Megan? I was told something pretty much the same thing,
Right.
and I was also told that, so if you don't provide for your husband, believe me or not, somebody else is going to be there to provide for them. So you pretty much.
Right. And so I think, I'm not even trying to be funny. I think that's a real thing, but it's not something that you hear. Like,
right. And I was real young.
You
too,
hear
when
it,
I
no
got
one
married.
listens.
What, Chris?
I didn't hear it.
Go ahead, Chris.
I was told that Billie Jean was not the lover. That's what I was told.
Was that your lover?
That wasn't. Nope. People been trying to Billie Jean me, aka Mickey Howard me, for a minute. Like, nope.
Hey,
I'm not the pappy. Nope. Regina,
one of our viewers, Regina Taylor, sent in a picture of her happy household and her and her husband, right before they said I do. She said it was okay to show the picture, so I said, okay, cool.
Okay. That's amazing. That's
that's Regina. Regina's at the bottom, that's her husband at the top, and she said that's right before they got before the preacher.
Before she got wet.
Stop it.
Thank you, Regina. I appreciate you very much.
Gremlin.
Before she got wet, had 15,000 kids off
that
of one.
That was a prom picture.
That was right before they went to the altar. That was Regina
okay.
Taylor and her husband. Okay, yeah. And when all else fails,
stop it.
You see that? You see that natural hang on that hair?
Did you see the perm on that joker?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That is even haven't seen it happen.
It's about the inside.
I'm really not feeling well today. Hey, answer me this. I'm sorry. Is love enough to sustain a relationship?
Nope.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I don't live in that.
You can love somebody from afar. Especially if you're not happy in the situation.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's after 6 o'clock. I gotta get for real now. I joke in the first hour. The last 30 minutes, I get real.
Keep it 100, Chris.
Time for the Black Google. Time for the Black Google.
No, you can love from afar. You know what I'm saying? If they're not making you happy and you're not happy in the situation, you know what I'm saying? You should never stick around, ever.
So you saying
life is too short for that.
Yeah. It is too short. Amina, what's going on? Also, Tree, Little Lady Justice, Brenda, thank you guys for tuning in.
Little Lady's on.
Guys. Always. Little Lady, she got that new situation too.
Yeah.
She's engaged, okay? But you notice how right at the beginning she was engaged. I'm engaged. I'm in love. You don't hear too much about nothing right now, though.
He like,
look. That's one thing we got to stop doing as Black people too. We got to stop putting our first week together business in the street. We got to stop doing that because the next week y'all might not even be together.
We were talking about that earlier, man. Put it out there. Keep your stuff private.
Keep it private.
Private.
Hey, love in private is always the best relationships. I swear. Always.
You don't think so, Megan?
Oh, I said I do agree with that. But sometimes when you never talk about them or never share them,
we all got to turn our volume up for you. Hold on.
Oh, should I get closer? Is this better?
There you go.
Okay. I was saying, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I was saying, I definitely think you should keep your personal business and your relationship private, but too much privacy might be may raise a red flag in the sense that you never talk about them, you never share them.
I've been there.
Most of the times, especially in today's world, when we live in a world of social media, you know what I'm saying? It really the great relationships, like when you're in the dating stage and probably even in the engaged stage until you're officially married, it should be private. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, I have heard that.
Remember, Devin Franklin and Megan Good were relationship goals until they split up.
Yeah, but they were married though.
Yeah, but still, everybody.
I even think when you're in a permanent relationship, a marriage, you should keep your life private.
Yeah, I mean when you're married, that's a different kind of animal. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a relationship, you in the puppy stage is what I call it.
Yeah.
When you get engaged, you in that puppy being 3 years old, which is 21 in doggy years. You know what I'm saying? When you get married, you know what I'm saying? You can put it out to the public because that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got people that say, "Oh, I got a new boyfriend." A month later, it's like, "Oh, forget that. I ain't with him no more." Blah blah blah. Now you on social media looking crazy.
Well, see,
I had a
sometimes
friend
we put too much out there,
Mhm.
and like you women talk in circles and this and that, but you never know those girls you talking to. If you tell them some things about your man, they trying to scheme on getting your man too. Okay,
Oh, they do. Yeah, some. I had a friend that used to talk about her guys, and then when I would meet them, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, Greg." And
No. Hold up.
Listen. I'm just using her name, and she would elbow me because it was now Chris. She was no longer with Greg, and so I had to learn. I can't say.
You can't choose no other names.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm just glad it wasn't me on the beat.
It's just funny because I would say a name, thinking because she'd been talking about Greg or whoever, and then it's like I just told her, I said, look, I can't keep up with you.
I got another question.
I just be like, hey, you.
I got another question. How come Marcy always use my name on the show when it comes to bad stuff?
That wasn't anything bad.
Yes, it was, Marcy. That was.
Okay. Well, hey, Joe Bob. She's with Joe Bob, and then I'm like,
Marcy, use my name.
Marcy,
use my name.
Don't go over this story again.
I'm gonna a different name, Joe Bob.
You got to
use my name. You can use my name anytime you get ready. If you're gonna throw up some Joes and some Bobs and all that shit, you can use my name. I grant you the wish to use my name. Somebody left.
Ooh, got him. Ooh,
we lost Mo.
Double guard.
Oh, man.
We losing Chris too in the game. Who playing?
Oh,
Golden State and Doug.
Oh Lord.
On yet?
Yeah, it's on right now.
Then I must not have paid my bill because it ain't playing over here.
It's on TNT.
I must not have paid my bill.
We'll pass the hat around.
It says record. Oops, cancel recording. Hold on. It says, wait a minute. I'm messing up here. I know we got. I know we still talk. What time is it? 8:11. Let's get back to
the show. Wow, you see his priorities.
Yeah,
hey,
Golden State.
Look, man. Don't forget, man. Y'all check out. Look, Friday. This coming on Friday. This is right here. That's my man.
Yeah.
My
man. Opinions. That's right.
With Ron
Opinions show coming on Friday, 7:00. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Views and opinions. My man Ron Reed. Ron Reed.
She was gonna turn the game on.
How did Marcy get up there?
She because came back.
Marcy had to lift her leg up.
I did. Had to get in here. Sorry.
I'm like, is she rolling in?
Did you see her rolling in?
I didn't know what was going on. I said, girl, what's good? What happened?
I was just like,
you all right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, you did.
Marcy, that's that extra burger you ate today, huh?
They had to roll it in.
So they got a Diet Coke with that joint, too. Hey, but let's get another question up here. I'm not saying anything about your weight, Marcy. I don't know. But you did roll when you got in.
I did. I rolled in here. I'm good. Turn this game on now. Hold up.
Okay. Don't turn that game on. So, are women or men afraid of commitment?
I think it depends on what you've been experienced to. Yeah. Depends on
I can tell you right now, Jeff ain't afraid of commitment. And Maurice ain't afraid of commitment.
No.
And Robert ain't afraid of commitment. Kevin ain't afraid of commitment.
To those women.
I think that just leaves me and Chris.
You and Chris are afraid of commitment. Chris, speak up. You afraid of commitment?
Yeah, let's talk to the single people in the room. There you go. Hey, hold on, brother. Come back.
All I'm saying is this. When the draws are there to be gotten, I'm going to get the draws.
I'll put it like this. The situation that I'm in now, I ain't scared. I ain't scared of commitment.
Okay.
The situation I'm in. Please, I love myself. I love myself. I'm always committed to myself. Always.
I wish I could roll to that part of the song on this right here. But I can't roll to the part of the
Oh Lord.
What?
Oh Lord.
Singing. That R. Kelly track.
What?
I think a lot of guys are afraid of commitment, and I think women are trying to be committed.
I think most men are afraid of committing to the wrong woman.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's true.
That's it, Kevin. Committing to the wrong woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
that,
agree with
that
that.
you know, you can flip that as far as
And women are the same.
yeah.
Yeah, women are exactly the same.
I think we're more likely to commit faster than the guy would, though.
Yeah, we had this talk a little bit ago. We was talking about how, like a woman will be so quick to like cook, clean, do all that stuff. And this actually went to the whole wifely duty thing when we was talking about that. What was that, a couple weeks ago? You know, because the thing is, well, women, they see what they can have. You know what I mean? They see who they with, and they trying to keep them. So it's like, okay, cook, clean, do stuff to help. You know what I mean? This the conversation me and my wife had. Do things to help, but sometimes she can overdo it. You know what I mean? And when you overdo it, you know, sometimes somebody can expect that from you. And then on the flip side for the man, now here the man is, remember, Greg, we had talked about before how the man is expected to do certain things. You know what I mean? So he has to keep that up as well. You know what I mean?
I just got cussed out.
So
no, in my situation, I ain't afraid of commitment.
Wait, she called you, bro? She watched you?
She's like, oh, nigga, you know yourself, huh?
Didn't you see that bat swing and he ducked?
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold
on.
I think we've come to a time in the show where we're just gonna blow up these relationships. I like this.
No,
let's concentrate.
No, Greg, you got me in trouble. No,
I didn't get you in trouble. Let's concentrate on. I'm spinning right now. We're gonna mess up a relationship right now on. Yeah, we're gonna mess him up. So, Megan, did you hear what he just said?
Greg instigating.
Megan, did you hear him?
What? Greg, just like what I say.
What I say?
Megan, he said that you do too much.
Oh,
I didn't do that.
I didn't say that specifically.
That's what
See
he
how he
said.
done it? See how he did it? He trying to mess it up. He trying to cause.
He said he's trying to mess it
You
up.
see this? This is what he said he was gonna do, babe. Don't
Megan,
do it.
he said don't pay. No, Megan, hold on.
Hey, Megan, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
He said,
Come on to the light, Megan.
Megan, he said that you do too much. Did you hear him say that?
He didn't say that.
He did say that. Jeff, did you not? Jeff's not a lying man. Jeff,
Well,
did you
I
not
know
just
that
say
ain't true because I think I helped you clean like once.
Once, Jeff, you gonna let a woman come in your house and clean once?
Oh wow!
You know
Yeah,
what?
don't
Hey,
listen.
Jeff.
It was a failure.
Jeff, you see how fast he flipped that?
I know he flipped that real fast. I'm gonna say this.
I help you clean it up.
I'm gonna say this. Look here, we have a compromise. You know, we have an agreement between the two of us, and you know how we choose to clean our home. Yes, amongst us two.
Megan, do you feel that way? He says you have an agreement. He said I have an agreement between the two of us. He said he has an agreement between the two of you.
He didn't say that. I don't think he said that.
We have an agreement between the two of us.
I listen well.
Jeff is not allowed.
See how
to
you doing
clean
me?
up.
See how you doing me?
He's not a. Whoa, Jeff.
he's not allowed.
Oh man, no, I'm not allowed. Oh Jesus! Wait, look.
not
See, we
allowed.
hanging ourselves. We hanging ourselves with these words, babe. We just need to shut up.
He said.
Hey,
Jeff, did you hear what she said?
Hey, just notice, Megan. When you come on Dope Living TV Live, we use
Lord.
keywords. We use our keywords, and we pick those words out, and that's what the competition.
I've learned it. I didn't mean like. I don't even know how to fix this because
Hey, Jeff, you are not
Jeff's
allowed.
way of cleaning
Jeff,
and my
you
way of
aren't
cleaning
allowed.
are different.
No, I'm not allowed, y'all.
That brings up another relationship question, Jeff.
What's up?
What else ain't you allowed to do?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. We gonna have to have a talk tonight after this show. It's only 8:18. We still got 12 more minutes left. We might have to cut it out early, y'all. Play the outro. It's over. Play the outro.
Do not let him take y'all there. Okay,
Nah, we good. Nah, we
I'm
good.
here as a mediator.
Nah, we good.
Hey, this what
that
I'm gonna
was
say.
funny.
This what I'm gonna
What's up?
say. We're gonna have to do this again. Hey, yo, Jeff, it's time to refocus, regroup, and redirect this conversation. Come on.
Exactly. Say that, bro.
He needs to escape.
No.
He needs to escape.
He didn't even say it in the right order. Okay, because so come
I
on.
sure didn't. Hey, I just know the three words. I don't know what order it is.
Redirect, regroup, refocus.
No,
It's
don't even do
And
that.
escape.
We get what he's
We
saying.
get what he's saying. I
So
understand.
let's go to where she said she does not allow you to do anything.
Wait a minute. Jeff, what time do you have to be home at night?
Well, we here now, so
No, what time are you expected to be home?
On your off day.
I don't think it's not
Depending
even,
on the week.
On your off days, yeah.
I don't even. A lot of that is just communication. You know what I
30
mean?
minutes after you get off.
No, that's not what That's not what I
Hey, Jeff.
You home when she tell your black ass to be home.
No, we don't have that kind of relationship.
Hey, Jeff, you see?
What's up,
Hey,
Chris?
Jeff. You see how the realness come out? You see how the realness come out?
I know it's coming out now.
So you said it's an understanding. She's like 30 minutes when you get your ass off work. You better look. She's like I ways the shortest route on my map Google. Don't take it that long to get home.
She like, it's that highway. She take the highway straight home, and you good. I know that route. That's a 30-minute drive.
Don't tell me there's a log of the miles on your car.
No, I don't even have
Oh
the
no,
time
she
or
don't, no,
energy.
she don't keep track of none of that mess. Y'all funny.
I got a question. Got GPS on him.
I don't do that.
We don't,
No,
we don't do that. My thing is,
if I gotta do that, I don't need to be with you.
yeah, if she was doing all that, man.
Jeff, hold on, Jeff.
What's
Jeff,
up?
He just
Jeff,
said
she just said
with you.
Yeah, she just said she
You
didn't
gotta
need to be
monitor his
Wait, she said she don't. Wait, what she say?
She don't need to be
She
with
said,
you.
Jeff, ignore them.
I am.
She said if your monitor bracelet goes off, she don't need to be with you. That means you out of the brain.
Oh Lord,
Hey,
Don't
Greg.
TV live viewers.
This is funny though.
Keep Greg and Chris out of your relationship. You see how they twist and turn everything there.
Oh, says the woman that ain't got one. Okay.
Hey, wait,
What I
hold
don't
on.
have.
Hold on. We can't do that because this is already recorded. It's gonna go back, and we just said what they saying. That's all.
Yeah.
This is true. This is live. This is recorded now.
This is live. This is recorded.
This is live.
Yeah.
We said exactly what y'all
Did
said.
you hear what Megan just said?
What she
I
said?
think you guys got it.
Megan said, Jeff, shut the hell up.
Hey, wait, hold on. Jeff,
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Didn't Jeff
Jeff.
say
man,
you
what's up?
Hey, Jeff, did Megan just tell you? Did she just tell you got to twist it? That's what she said.
I don't know what's being said.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you get a whole jacket style?
Lord.
Sometimes in relationships can both be fake. When you're told to jump, do you ask how high and when can you come down? Jeff, man.
Don't listen to them.
We just exposed a lot of stuff
We
tonight.
don't even have Greg.
Huh? Yes, yes, Megan, my friend, my sister. What do you want? I'm here to help you.
We don't even have that kind of relationship.
You don't have
Y'all don't have a relationship. Y'all broke up already? Wait, hold on.
You see how I quit talking? I'm laughing.
Wait. Did you just say y'all don't have a relationship, Jeff?
She said we don't have that kind of relationship. Man. So, Megan, the question is, what kind of relationship do y'all? Are
Wait,
you
look, I'm the only
polyamorous?
one. I'm the only one wearing my ring, yo.
Oh, look at that.
Hey,
y'all see this?
Hey, look, Jeff. I didn't want to put that out. I wasn't gonna put that out there, Jeff.
I just happened to see it, bro.
Jeff. Hey, Jeff.
What's up,
you want me to tell you what's going on, though?
What's
for
going
real?
on, man? Fill me
You know,
in.
Megan is undercover. You know what I'm saying? Her and her partner is undercover on a detective stakeout in LA. So she's trying to act like that she's the single one and her partner is the married one. And she's just trying to figure it out. But she's undercover right now.
See, I know what's going on.
He figured it out.
He figured it out.
Yeah.
You just admitted to it. You told her.
Jeff, she laughing harder than you are, dude.
I know
so
she is. Yeah, serious. I got it.
She laughing harder than you are. Is that why you cut all your hair off?
You know, I did all this before. You know, I did all this before.
Because she told you. Megan, did you not tell him to cut his hair?
No, I like it bald.
Oh, you suggested he cut his hair off.
There you go. See, Daddy.
No.
What was that, Kevin?
He was bald.
She suggested that he cuts his hair off.
I didn't say that. I think you guys are very much hard of hearing. And
She said, "I like men with bald heads." And Jeff said, "All right."
She said she liked the Michael Jordan look, not the Michael B. Jordan look. That's what she said.
Megan, is it us that is hard of hearing, or is it that Jeff never heard you from the beginning when he never heard the vowels? Is that? And now you guys are you guys are at a crossroads.
I'm getting in my car and I'll be here in a minute. Hold on a minute.
We here to help. Come on, Maurice. I'm a drive over there too, man. We at a crossroads
bringing in
right
reinforcements.
I'm gonna bring you a bottle of core water. Who don't sponsor the show no more? I'm gonna bring you a whole bottle, a whole case of this. I gotta do something with it.
Let's just start a crowd fund, fund to rescue Jeff.
I'll take that money.
Megan.
Wow.
Megan.
Babe, let's just take the money. Just just
Megan.
let us start the crowdfunding.
Hey, Jeff. Jeff.
What's up, Mo?
Jeff, get that woman a kiss.
No, yes, give me a kiss.
He let me go. He said it was too lovey-dovey. Jesus, look at that.
I thought it went from the kids to the other room.
I did too. I was like, oh, they had.
Oh, he was trying to help us out. Let us go. Take us back out.
Megan.
Yes.
Did you have a hoe jack installed?
A what?
A hoe jack.
A hoe jack? What's that?
I don't know where he's going with this one.
You said a bad word. We made you say a bad word. Blasphemous. Oh my God.
I don't even know what that is.
I know, you said a bad word. You said it. Jeff, did you know when you got married that your woman cussed like that?
I didn't know, man. I'm learning all this stuff tonight. We got to talk. Y'all
do need to talk. Jeff,
you got to do Life Coach Jeff Relationship Edition in his own life.
Jeff, Life Coach her. Life Coach her, dude.
I told that to him in an argument.
Here we go.
And another argument? Another argument?
Wait.
I'm going to shut up now.
Wait. Y'all had an argument before y'all came on the show?
No.
You should have heard it. I heard it.
I heard underlying
trauma. Oh, you heard that?
That we dealing with right now.
Greg said he heard the argument.
You heard that?
I heard
that's some underlying trauma.
Hey, hold on. Hey, G, let Jeff get his life coaching in. My bad. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hold on.
We got 4 minutes. Let me see what.
Hey, redirect, regroup, refocus. Come on, Jeff.
We do this.
So I have a couple questions for you. Is there some underlying trauma? Is that something that happened when you were younger to exemplify these actions that you're doing right now? I just want to know. You can be honest. You can be truthful. We lie.
Jeff, take the panties off. Take the panties off.
Yes, it started 2 years ago when I met you.
Well, there we go.
Hey.
The underlying trauma.
Hey, look. I guess. Wait. No, this ain't over with. I guess we about to be on for another 30 minutes. Go ahead, continue.
No. Okay. Let me see. Okay, give me the camera. Give me the spotlight, please. I need spotlight. I need to be blown up, please. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm ready. So, with me inflicting.
You don't even know her name, Jeff. Look at you. He's like,
No, now she's a client. I can't call her Megan now. She's a client. So, with me giving you these underlying traumas, like how deep does it run? That's what I need to know. How deep does it run?
It runs as deep as your love.
I'm confused about that. I don't know what she means. Is this a trick question? Is this a trick? Y'all like to see Greg? I see you with the face. I understand. Is this a trick? Help me, Byron. Somebody help me.
Did you call her a trick? What did you call her?
No.
What did you just say?
We got to go.
No.
Look, before this gets out of hand, because I'm mad now. Before this gets out of hand, look at he gone. I see a lot of silent treatment in Jeff's future, Byron says. Hey, we had a great show, y'all. I mean, we clown and everything, okay, but we love each other. Seriously, we do, man. Please keep these families in your prayers. These people that just got killed in Texas. Mm-hmm. Jeff and Megan, take us out. Start off.
What you got? You got something, babe?
Thank you for having me on the show.
Always.
It was very funny and entertaining. I'm glad to hear, thank you for just hearing my opinion. And I know that Jeff really enjoys doing this, and so I wanted to check it out, see what you guys are talking about. You guys are awesome, beautiful people, and I'm happy that you're in our lives. And single ladies out there, if you're over 30, there is still hope for you. If if it's in God's will for you to be married in a relationship, you will be. Same to you guys.
Or if you just want something, just come to Greg. Go ahead, John.
I just want to say, women, support your man. I got mine. Support your man.
She wasn't very supportive in his last half of the show.
I know it was a little rough, but it's okay. It was a little rough. We're going to work on that. We're going to tweak some stuff. We're going to fine tune it.
Megan,
gonna be in our counseling sessions.
Megan, we appreciate you and we love you, and we always, you guys are family, all right? Mo B.
Hey, communicate. Please.
Just like the Relevers.
Exactly.
Just like the Relevers. Chris, what's sad?
I ain't got nothing to say about relationships. The only thing I want to say is my condolences go to the people that were shot and killed in Texas today.
Absolutely.
And the mass shooting going on there, where a high schooler, Salvador Romans, went to an elementary school and shot the teacher and killed 14 kids.
Don't forget about his grandmother. Don't forget about his grandmother.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a part of that group because they said the officers killed him afterward. So
he killed his grandmother as well. From school. Kevin.
Hey, I'm going to say we need to stop putting firearms in the hands of crazy people, and we need to stop having crazy people have the right to buy firearms. It's got to change. We got to start valuing human life. We're taking out a lot of our future kings and queens, no matter where they come from. It's got to stop. If you need help, reach out to someone to get help before you take another life.
Absolutely. Yes. Marcella?
I would like to kind of something like what Kevin was just saying. We need to get our laws changed with people that have mental illness, because you also have the HIPAA laws, and then you have people with mental illness, and they are able to go out and still buy guns, even with a mental illness, because you can't look at their records, and so they don't know if a person has a mental illness. Family, try to help your family when you know that there's a mental illness. Don't put it and throw it under the rug as though there's just nothing there, because that could have been your family member either doing a mass shooting or killing one or just two people, or them being killed because of something that they're doing. Also, relationships. Keep your relationships private. Don't bring a lot of people in. Even though we joked here on Dope Living TV Live tonight, what like we were all laughing about what Greg and Chris were doing with Jeff and Megan, a lot of times where they were, twisting and we were joking and things of that nature, a lot of times that's what people actually do, is twist things that they hear and will cause friction in your relationship. This was all for fun, but it does happen. So keep others out of your relationships.
Amen.
Okay, Gina.
Okay, I'm waiting on you to say my name.
They know marketing
my name.
I just want everybody to tune in on Friday for Ron Reed, VNO, Voices and Opinions, Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time. This is part of our network. So just tune in, support. We are there to support him.
Yeah.
Friday, 7 p.m.
Absolutely. We are there to support him, and we're there to support you. Hey, go ahead, Kevin.
One more thing. State of Georgia, you should be ashamed of yourself. I got 3 phone calls of people trying to vote, and when they got to the polling places, you had changed the polling places. You should be ashamed of yourself.
There we go.
Somebody should go to jail.
There we go.
Wow.
And my last thing, eat the cake, anime. That's all I'm saying.
That is awesome.
Ashley, I missed it. Ashley, I'm gonna call you when I get off. All right.
You got the playback too, Ashley.
Hey man, look again. Our hearts go out to the families in Texas that lost their kids, as well as the teacher that got killed and the grandmother. It's senseless. We never want to hear this. Okay, it's like this country has just taken God out of everything. All right, look, That's where it starts. That's where it begins. That's where it ends. All right. Pray. 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 Makes things better. Dope Living TV Live. We will be back tomorrow.
One more thing.
You said what?
Last thing before we leave. Yo,
okay, then everybody else gets the last one.
Dope Living TV Network coming soon. If y'all interested, contact either Greg, Gina, myself, Moby, Jeff, Kevin, Marcy. You can even contact Megan. If you got any type of content, let us know. We're ready. Y'all can hit me up at Dope Living TV Network Mills at gmail.com. That's DOPELIVEN TV Network Mills MILZ at gmail.com. But hey, if y'all looking to get your podcast, movies, all that on, make sure you hit us up.
I'm gonna tell y'all, we get a lot of response with this. All right, Gina and I are on the phone almost every day, talking to somebody,
including today,
talking about they want this, and somebody. The last one we talked to actually today, they were like, well, they wanted to come on this show
as a guest.
And when we explained everything, it was like, oh, I didn't know this, a whole different conversation. I was like, conversation is the word. She said, okay, compensation. And I was like, cool.
Compensation.
Yeah, compensation. So she wants to do something, okay? And believe me, man, you guys, it's an opportunity for you guys to get what you feel, your passion, your dreams, get it out so that everybody can see. We got a group of talented people on this panel right here that will definitely make sure that it's seen in the right light. So I may not be there with you. No, I'm joking. But come on through. WTV Live is alive and kicking. We did put that cart before the horse, but you know, since it is, we're going to make that horse catch up. We good. All right. Dope Living TV Live. We will see you guys to
spoken word.
Peace.
Spoken word.
One more thing.
Sit down, Mills. Sit down.
Whoa.
Crypto's there.
That's how we doing? That's how they going to do me?
I haven't pressed the button yet. Go ahead.
No, you already said it. See you tomorrow.
I think he was gonna hit you with that Academy Awards.
Great send off.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
No, y'all.
It's 8:36. It's not.
Yeah.
That ship sailed.
We passed that.
Okay.
Yeah, we passed that.
All right.
It's okay.
I'm gonna redirect.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I'm sorry.
All right. Good night, everyone.
We are.
Night.